What if the past isn't really gone? What if every moment we call history is still happening right now, just on a different thread of time? Some discoveries hint at exactly that, from footprints older than humanity to carvings showing machines centuries before their invention. Some discoveries hint that time doesn't always play by the rules. And today, we're going to uncover 6 of the most mysterious finds that raise questions about time itself. And the third one will leave you absolutely stunned. California, 1961. The desert stretches endlessly, a sea of dust and jagged rocks under a harsh sun. 3 friends trek across the terrain, their eyes scanning for geodes, ordinary stones hiding crystal treasures. Hours pass, nothing unusual. Then one stone catches their attention. Heavier than it should be. Something about it feels wrong. They take it home. The workbench is quiet, the air heavy with anticipation. A crack of the hammer splintering rock. They expect crystal. Instead, their jaws drop. Inside the stone sits a small metallic cylinder, corroded but unmistakable. A spark plug. Simple, ordinary, yet impossible. Geologists who examined the stone estimated its age. 500,000 years. 500,000 years. Long before cars, electricity, or the modern world. How could this be? A machine part in rock older than civilization itself? Some whispered it was just concretion, stone forming naturally around a modern object. But the corrosion and the surrounding rock matched perfectly, suggesting they had aged together. As news spread, the artifact drew intrigue from scientists, journalists, and amateur geologists alike. But then, it disappeared, vanished from public record. All that remains are photographs, a few lab reports, and the lingering question: was this the work of a forgotten civilization, long lost to history? Or something else entirely? Something out of time? Every detail of the artifact, the porcelain, the metal rod, the perfectly cylindrical shape, feels deliberate, as if someone or something wanted it to be found. South Africa, 1980s. Deep underground, miners sift through ancient rock, expecting the usual stones and fossils. Then, something catches their eye, a small, perfectly round metallic sphere. At first, it seems unremarkable, but the closer they look, the stranger it becomes. Geologists date the surrounding rock to over 2.8 billion years old. 2.8 billion. That's long before humans existed, before even complex life had appeared. Some spheres are smooth, almost like marbles. Others have tiny grooves spiraling around them, like miniature machinery. Scientists scratch their heads, and that raises an unsettling question. Could this be evidence of technology from a time we don't yet understand, or perhaps from a time yet to come? Researchers study the spheres under microscopes, turning them over, measuring every groove. Every glance only deepens the mystery. They seem ordinary at first, but the longer you examine them, the more impossible they appear. Some theorists suggest a mind-bending possibility. These objects could be remnants of an ancient civilization, or even artifacts left by visitors from the future. Either way, they challenge everything we know about time, history, and human knowledge. Rome, Italy, 1950s. Scientists and priests quietly whispered about a machine that could do the impossible. See into the past, and possibly the future. They called it the Chronovisor. Most dismissed it as legend, a story told in secret halls. But some claimed it was real. The machine was said to look like a large, strange television, covered with dials and screens. With it, the user could witness events long gone, ancient battles, famous speeches, moments of history recorded in real time. And here's what makes it unsettling. The scientists who supposedly used it warned that some visions were dangerous. Some events, they said, were not meant to be seen. Moments so powerful, so intense, that witnessing them could change a person's understanding of reality forever. Documents and sketches that survived described the Chronovisor in incredible detail. Buttons, levers, and screens designed to tune into specific times and places. Some researchers claim that the Vatican even had access to it, hiding it from the public for fear of what people would do with such knowledge. But that's not all. In the 1970s, the priest who revealed the story, Father Pellegrino Ernetti, claimed the machine was dismantled to prevent its power from being abused. No one knows where it went, or if it ever truly existed. Skeptics call it a hoax. But even today, stories persist. Documents, photos, and accounts that suggest someone, somewhere, may have built a device capable of observing time itself. If true, it would be one of the most extraordinary inventions in human history. In the heart of Delhi, India, there's a massive iron pillar standing over 7 meters tall. At first glance, it looks ordinary, just another monument in the Qutb complex. But here's the first surprise. It hasn't rusted in more than 1,600 years. Rain, wind, dust storms, even the scorching sun, have left it untouched. Most iron left outside would crumble within decades. Scientists have studied it for decades, and here's what they discovered. It's made from extremely pure iron, using methods that seem advanced even by today's standards. Engineers have tried to replicate it, but no one has succeeded. But that's not all. The pillar is covered in Sanskrit inscriptions, praising a king and his achievements. The writing tells a story, but gives no clue about the secret of the metal itself. How was it made? Who knew these techniques, and why did the knowledge vanish from history? Visitors often stop and run their hands along its smooth surface. And the longer you stare, the stranger it feels. Something so old, so exposed to the elements, yet almost perfect. Almost as if it was built to endure forever. Some experts say it's simply ancient craftsmanship perfected over centuries. Others wonder, could it be something more? Could this pillar hold knowledge lost to time, knowledge so advanced it seems impossible for its era? And there's one more puzzling detail. No matter how many centuries pass, the pillar continues to stand. Not a single crack, not a single major flaw. It's as if time itself respects it. Ohio, USA. Rolling hills stretch as far as the eye can see. From the ground, it looks like ordinary land. But when viewed from above, an astonishing sight appears. A massive earthwork, shaped like a serpent, curling over 400 meters long. What makes it strange is its precision. The serpent's head, tail, and coils align with the sun during solstices and equinoxes. For a structure built thousands of years ago, the level of astronomical knowledge required is staggering. Archaeologists date the mound to around 1000 BCE. That's long before advanced tools or modern surveying equipment. Yet here it lies, perfectly crafted and mysteriously aligned with the sky. And here's where it gets even stranger. Some of the serpent's coils appear to point toward distant celestial events, comets, eclipses, and other astronomical phenomena. Could the creators have known about these events centuries in advance? Or could someone have guided them with knowledge from the future? Historians and researchers have debated the mound's purpose for decades. Was it ceremonial, a burial site, or a calendar for the ancients? No one can say for sure. Every theory opens more questions than answers. Visitors today walk along its curves, standing where ancient people once stood. And the longer you observe it, the more it feels alive. Some theorists go even further. Perhaps the mound is part of a larger network of ancient monuments, all subtly aligned across continents. Could these sites be relics of lost knowledge? Could they even hint at understanding of time and the cosmos far beyond their era? London, 1954. Construction crews dig beneath the bustling streets, expecting rubble and old foundations. Instead, they uncover something extraordinary, a hidden Roman temple, later named the Mithraeum. What immediately fascinates historians are the artifacts inside, altars, statues, and symbols dedicated to the god Mithras. But among these treasures, a few objects stand out. Strange tools, peculiar carvings, and miniature devices that don't quite fit the era. Archaeologists quickly realize these weren't ordinary items. Some resemble mechanical instruments, strange gears and levers that look almost like modern devices. Could Roman engineers have created something centuries ahead of their time? And the mystery deepens. Inscriptions on the walls describe rituals, cosmic events, and celestial alignments, suggesting the temple wasn't just spiritual. It might have been a place of secret knowledge. Knowledge about the stars, about time, maybe even about dimensions beyond ordinary perception. Scholars debate fiercely. Were these artifacts merely symbolic? Or could they represent advanced technology lost to history? Every new analysis raises more questions than answers, and the deeper you look, the more uncanny the connections appear. Some theorists suggest a mind-bending possibility. Perhaps these artifacts were influenced by knowledge from a distant time, either from civilizations yet to come or from those long forgotten. Could it be that ancient Rome, beneath its marble and stone, held secrets about time itself?